Hey there, Steve Cook here from Force Trading Coaches. We just want to take a quick second to show you how to install the MACD Pro Charts and Trade Assistant EA for the MT4 Build 600 or later. Now, when MT4 came out with Build 600, and then there's also been several, of course, builds since that time, they changed the location of where a lot of the indicators and the experts and different things go. So we want to show you how to get started and how to take the indicators we've given you and put them in the proper folders so they work perfectly. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so the first step is to click on the link to open the zip file. In the zip file, the indicators and the experts and all the things that you need. So go ahead and do that. Now, when you open that folder, it'll pop up and look like this. Okay, so first, now you got your folder open. Now you want to open your MT4 charts and confirm that you have build 600 or later. So let's go show you how to make sure you have the right build. Okay, to do that, you simply scroll up here, move your mouse up here to the help, click on the help button. And up will pop all these options. Click about. When you click about, you'll see there, right down here, it'll tell you which build you have. This is build 670. So if you have build 600 or later, then you need to continue to follow this process and put the indicators in the right folders. So, assuming that you do, let's go on to the next step and show you exactly how to do that. So, as we just stated, we're going to show you how to copy these files from the zip files folder into the proper files in the MT4. Okay, so to open the new folder where they put all of the indicators and information, now you go up to the file on your charts and you click Open Data Folder. And up it pops there. Then you want to pull up your zip file. Now, this program called JZip actually is a free one. You can get it and Google it or whatever, search for it and download and install it. There's also WinRAR, WinZip, and some other ones. But you'll need a service to go ahead and zip and unzip files. So I like this JZip one. But anyway, you can get whichever one you want. Then what we need to do, you'll notice that you have a config folder in the file. And you have a config folder in this file over here. So, some of these files will go right into these folders. Other ones will go in the MQL folder, and we'll show you. Okay, so first, for config, double click on it. You'll see experts.ini. Now I'll come over here and double click on the config folder. And you'll see the information that your broker automatically installs. All you need to do is copy this one and put it in there. So right click. Go down to copy, right click over here in the white space, go down to paste, and the indicator's in there. Okay, now go back, hit the back button here, and double click on this little yellow folder to go back to the primary folder, and we'll move on to the next step, which is to go down to the templates. Double click on the templates folder, double click on this templates folder. Do the same process. This time you need all of these files. So you click on the first one, hit the control button, and then hit the A key, and it will highlight the whole thing. Right click, same process. Copy, right click, paste. Okay, and then you will have the templates now in the new templates folder. Okay, and then you go back out again and we'll go on to the next step. Okay, and this part is where the major change happens. They created this new MQL4 folder. Now inside the MQL4 folder you'll see a bunch of other folders, and that's where we're going to put the rest of the information. So the indicators, the libraries, the scripts, and then down here, this is your Trade Assistant EA, Expert. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is open up the Experts folder. Right click on this expert. Same process, copy, paste. Okay, then go back out of the folder. Now you want to open up the Indicators folder here. Okay. Then you double click the indicators folder here. Same process. Control and the A key. right click, copy, come over here in the white space, right click, paste. Now you have all of the indicators in the right place. Then you go back again, do the same thing for the libraries. Open up the libraries, open up the libraries over here, same process, Control A, right click, copy, and paste. And say yes to all, so you copy in the new ones. Go back out of here, and come back out of here. Then we have the scripts. Open them up over here. Open up the scripts over here. Same process, Control and the A key at the same time. Copy, and then right click in the white space, paste. Now you've installed all of the indicators from the zip file folder into the proper location in other folders in your MT4. Now you just want to close your charts and reopen them, and then apply the template and you'll see the indicators pop up. So let's go show that. So we'll go ahead and we'll close this one right here, and we'll minimize this one here. Oops, wrong button there. We'll minimize the JZip folder there, and let's go ahead and close the charts. Okay, now we have the charts open back up. We closed them, open them back up. We'll go right click, we'll go into templates, and we'll do the FTC default, and up pop the indicators. Okay, and then one of our indicators allows you to put the time of day in so that you can have the proper picture for the indicator that it will paint the times of the different markets for you. So to do that, you simply go over to the navigator, and then you go down to the scripts and expand that out, and you take it. It's called the FTC underscore set GMT offset. Left click, hold, drag it onto your chart, and you have the opportunity to do all these things. Yep, you want all of that. That's good. Now go to the Inputs tab, and it has this 999 number on it. You need to double click on it and type in your GMT offset. Is it GMT plus 2, GMT plus 3, GMT minus 6? You can find that out from your broker. If you don't know, just call them and ask them. They'll tell you what it is. And you type in that number. Okay? And then you click OK right over here, and it will change the GMT offset. Now that's not actually changing the server time, okay? It's just changing to make sure that when you go to these lower time frames, these vertical lines that you're seeing, see the New York open, London close, all it does is shift the location of this line so that it properly matches up to the right time frame. Okay? So you figure out what your GMT offset is, and then you apply that, and then you have little lines drawn on your charts that tell you when a market opens and closes are. So that's pretty handy. So once you follow those steps that I've shown you here, you'll have all the indicators from our MACD 3 system that we give you for free, and you'll be able to use our charts. All right, so just follow those steps. Very simple. If you have any issues, just go back through them again, and it's very simple, straightforward, copy and paste type of work. All right. So remember to find great trades with these charts, folks. These really help us find some great trades. Take care, everybody, and enjoy the charts.